Okay, we're back. Now I'm going around this, and now his arm has to come out of here as well. So I'm outlining everything with a stop cut. And a stop cut is just simply cutting away, making a cut where you want the cut to stop. And this is where I want it to stop when I slice it. So when I take it out, you see where it's following that outline that I just did. I don't know if I did one around here like this. Okay. You want to be careful not to knock the ears out when if you're leaning it against the And if you want, you can, if you decide to make a little boy, you can, have the big puffy cheeks like I did on that girl, and have the hat going down over his face a little bit more than going upward like that. But I like how that worked out with the hat. Really all that matters, folks, when you carve is that you're happy with your carving. And I would say about 95% of the time I'm pretty happy with the results that I get. And do I look at it and say, can I improve it? Sure. There's always room for improvement. Something that you're going to try new and different maybe, on a piece versus, another, if you do the same thing. And one thing when I did Santas, a lot of Santas, I did a lot of different types of Santas, and there's always room for improvement no matter what you do. I know I've done a lot of caricatures here lately out of the cone project. I just find it so much fun to do things out of a block or out of the cone. It's just been fun, for me anyway. Now, this goes here. Let's cut this out. And this. Now when you get a spot like that corner, you really want to dig into that pretty deep. Now, I'm not saying all at one time, but you want to go back, recut it. And a lot of times, if you take the point of your knife and just go up in that corner, just like what I'm doing now, and then going back and sweeping it out, you can definitely get some depth into it, see? And that works. That works for me, that's good. Now, I haven't decided if he's going to, I think he'll be in a short sleeve shirt, and then again we're going to follow this up. Now when I make these arms and I have to swing it, I'm going to show you the angle of the blade, okay, and then when I come down and around I flatten it so it's pretty well parallel to the arm. What I mean by parallel is that way, see, parallel with the arm. So I go down, I go straight, and then I make my turn and come up. That's how I do those arms. Because if you do it like this and you just keep sticking it this way, see the difference? Then you're going into the arm. You don't want to do that. So when you go around, you want to start twisting it and turning it, and so you're cutting straight in from this direction. Okay, from this direction. Same thing with the back. I'll show you that in a second. And that only comes from practice. When you understand how the arms go and things, you'll get the hang of it. You really will. Always, there's always room for improvement on anything. Okay. I'm going to get rid of that little point there. Alright, good. Alright, lots more down here needs to be cut out. And I don't know if I have that cut out around with that, but let's do that now. We'll clean that up a little bit later. A little more difficult than the other one because there's a lot more to cut in the front here. Now I'm going to do some of this offline because I notice we're really running into some extra time here, but yeah, a lot of the stuff. Here we go. Alright, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut across a little bit and start sweeping this out for his shoes. Okay, this needs to come down quite a bit more yet, and I'm going to work on the front and get it down deep enough, and then we'll keep going. And what I'm going to do offline is I'm going to chop some more of this off so there's a little bit of like a shape of his hips there, and that will come in, and I'll do both sides that way because this is really all going to come out. This portion here is going to come out, and then we'll worry about the front. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to proportion the front deep enough, okay, and then we'll round it up some more yet. Okay, we'll be back.